how did you get off the streets?
Well, I was in jail, and the lady came to the jail. She said, Ranita, you got to get an income. You know, the Army owes you some money. And so they gave me money. They finally gave me the money they owed me after 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, it was a lot of money. And I can't say what the money did. It did a lot of bad things. It did some good stuff, but it did some bad things too. As a matter of fact, it's the root of all evil. Yeah, it is. I was very generous with it. And you see where I'm at now.
Wow.
Although a lot of people owe me money, I can't get a job. Oh, they don't family, they don't call or nothing.
Damn. So they forgot about when you had the money. And you did.
And my mother never gave me no more than $5 or $10 ever in her life. But when she asked me for some money, I gave her $1,000. I gave her $900. My sister gave her $500. Gave her $900. Can't get a dollar from them now. They don't know me. Don't call,
and those
nothing.
same people end up turning their backs on you.
Turn their backs on me.
And so you ended up back out here on the streets.
Practically, yeah.
Wow.
Practically.
Okay, Nita, so you said you were homeless for 10 years.
Yeah.
And what was the hardest part about that 10 years?
The hardest part was, how your family treats you when you don't have money. But then when you do have money, it's all lovey-dovey. But when the money was gone, they put a lot of value on a piece of paper. I mean, it's good for some stuff, but when it comes to family, that's not supposed to matter. That's not how families are, and I know some real families.
Hey, Nita, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine.
And you're currently living on the streets of Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is this your first time being out on the streets?
No.
Okay, so you were on the streets before?
Yes.
And how long were you on the streets?
I say about 10 years.
Okay, 10 years. And what was that like?
It was a learning. It was like a class. It was like an education. Yeah, it was almost like a college. It was almost like going to college, but a different kind of college. And I'm still going to it. I didn't graduate yet.
Okay.
I don't think you graduate from this one.
All right, and how did you get through it?
I just got through it having faith that hope, like I'm having hope now.
Okay.
Even though I'm going through some things.
Got you. So how did it initially come about?
It initially came about because I exposed some people that were doing something that was bad to some children, and it kind of went downhill from there. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. Some children were being abused, and I said something.
Okay, I mean, that's the right thing to do when you're dealing with children.
Right.
Okay, and did you ever go to a shelter or anything like that?
I went to several shelters.
And what was your experience in the shelter?
I didn't like the shelters because you can't change your clothes, you can't bathe, you can't. They were really messed up. I'd rather be on the street. So I see why people rather be on the street than be in the shelter. You can't eat what you want to eat. You can't eat, period. You can't do a lot of things. It's dangerous. Yeah.
That seems to be a common story about the shelters. I hear that a lot. And so you decided to take your chances on the street.
I did.
And how did that go?
Well, I eventually found places that I could rest. So really I didn't get too much rest, but that's part of endurance. When you're in the Army, you learn that. You learn how to have endurance for the long haul, how to stay up, how to keep on going no matter what. Sometimes you got to stay up. You got to stay awake to get stuff done.
Okay, so you were in the Army. Take me back. What was that experience like?
It was an education. Yeah, it was an education on endurance, stamina.
And what made you decide to go to the Army?
Because I just wanted to get away from home. Because I saw that commercial, Live the Adventure, and I said, "Oh, I want to live the adventure."
Wow.
But that wasn't the real adventure. The Army was piece of cake compared to these streets.
I could imagine. How long were you in the Army?
About 2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
About 2 years.
And then you came back home.
And then I came back home.
So you came back home from the Army, and then the situation happened with the kids and the whistleblowing.
That's right.
And then
some kids were being molested. Pedophile stuff was going on, and I said something and even tried to report it. And all of a sudden, everybody turned against me. My family turned against me. Some other people turned against me because I guess that they were profiting off of this thing in some kind of way. Not in some kind of way, they were. And I didn't think it was right. I know it wasn't right, so I had to say something. I reported it.
Okay, so you ended up on the streets, and how did you survive? Like, how did you eat, and
well,
what did you do to get money and things like that?
I ate what I could. I did what I had to do. There was people that would help me. It was some people that helped me. There was some people that helped me, and there was some people that used me. Yeah.
Okay.
Maliciously too. Yeah. But now, even now today, even though things had happened years ago, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and I will repay. And He's sure putting them same people right in front of my face again today. The same people that used me and did bad things, sued me. All of a sudden today, He put them in front of my face. I don't know why. I guess to show me that He didn't forget. Because I assumed He forgot about all that stuff. Because, I tried to do something, it didn't work. But I know when He do something, it's going to work.
How did you get off the streets?
Well, I was in jail, and the lady came to the jail. She said, "Ranita, you got to get an income. The Army owes you some money." And so they gave me money. They finally gave me the money they owed me after 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, it was a lot of money. And I can't say what the money did. It did a lot of bad things. It did some good stuff, but it did some bad things too. As a matter of fact, it's the root of all evil. Yeah, it is. I was very generous with it. And you see where I'm at now.
Wow.
Although a lot of people owe me money, I can't get a job. Oh, they don't family, they don't call or nothing.
Damn, so they forgot about when you had the money.
They did.
And you did.
And my mother never gave me no more than $5 or $10 ever in her life. But when she asked me for some money, I gave her $1,000. I gave her $900. My sister gave her $500. Gave her $900. Can't get a dollar from them now. They don't know me. Don't call.
And those same people end up turning their backs on you.
Turn their backs on you.
Cold-bloodedly. And so you ended up back out here on the streets.
Practically, yeah.
Wow.
Practically.
So did you lose a home?
No, I didn't lose it. I still got a semblance of one, but it's just the point that, and even the money that I'm paying like a lot of money to live where I'm living at now. But you see where I'm at, right? So evidently it's not home, and I got an income, but it ain't. Everybody's trying to steal everything. People viciously use you. I'm being viciously used now. I'm not saying you, but in the situation that I'm in now, yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, was there any drug use involved?
Well, yeah, there was. The VA put me on a whole bunch of medication, which made me vulnerable because the medication had me thinking everybody had my best interest at heart when really everybody just wanted to steal my money. And that's what they did. And the medication made me more vulnerable to it. They ought to be sued. The VA can be sued too, because I believe they had a part in it. As a matter of fact, when I Googled it, it even said that the VA has a part in putting people in fraudulent housing and a lot of medication and stealing their VA pension. It's like a club of them, but you can't say nothing though, because then you're a whistleblower. But hey, I gotta survive. So I had to say, I ain't say nothing yet, but I'm getting ready to. Yeah, because they doing it to me. It's like, when I Googled it, it came up immediately. And everything that's happening to me now came up too. So I know it's true.
Okay.
So I don't trust them at all. I don't trust them. So I don't trust nobody.
I feel you.
Now.
And what advice would you give to anybody so they won't go through a situation like this?
Don't take that medication that they be giving you because it do something to you. It makes you forget. It doesn't mess with your memory. You always remember. My memory's intact. I remember when I was a baby practically. But it makes you forget things that happened recently. Like if I had to remember how my family treated me back in the day, I would have never gave them that money. But because of the medication, I forgot. And they was all like, they took advantage, you know. Love you. Oh, we love you. We care about you. You know, we got your back. We got your back.
Yeah, it's not.
But if I hadn't been taking all them different medications, I would have remembered what they did before. I would have never, baby. So I feel like that the VA did have a part of it. That part of it, I know that they did because when I Googled it, it came up. It was like a plan from day one. As soon as I got that $100,000, they went to work. And they planned it so meticulously. And it's not just me they're doing it to. It's like a big money business. It's like a multi-million-dollar business. It's so much of a business that it's even human trafficking involved. It's a white van that follows me everywhere I go. I took 3 cameras out my front door, my apartment door. 3 cameras. Found them, right? For 2 years, I didn't know that I was being filmed, my every move. You know, I walked around naked. You know what I'm saying, in my apartment, because I was under the assumption that I had privacy. I was under the illusion that, the property manager wouldn't commit no fraud. She wouldn't give no man no key to my apartment that I pay rent for. And even the people in the building, and the man is a big man, he a church, he owns all these churches, he got a lot of money. He even pays off SEPTA. He even pays off CCT. I can't even get CCT right. Because when they come, they ring somebody else's bill. One of the racketeers that live in the building.
I was
thinking about going to the news and shit, but they follow me everywhere I go. I gotta make different disguises to sneak out to take care of my business half-ass. And they're stopping me from taking care of myself. So that's being a problem. That's being problematic. You won't kill me. So now they want my VA pension. But they can't kill me because only God does that.
Right.
And for some reason, He's not letting them do it. Heaven knows they've tried several times already. I can't even lock my windows, but I fixed them. Because I'm from the street, I know the street. I guess they wasn't expecting that. I lived in abandoned houses before and shit. I know how to keep myself safe. Please.
If you could do anything different, what would it be?
Nothing. No, I wouldn't do nothing different. Nope. Because if you don't say something, then you part of it.
No, I'm talking about just overall. Like if you could change
I wouldn't
anything.
change nothing. Nope, I wouldn't change nothing. Nope, I wouldn't change nothing. Know why? Because if you see a child being like some pedophile shit going on and
No,
you
I'm
don't
not just
say
talking
nothing,
about that.
Oh,
I'm just
no, I wouldn't change nothing else.
Your
No,
situation
because this
in
is
general.
too short. It's everything for a reason. No, I wouldn't change nothing. I'm good. At first, I would said I would, because, I like to dress nice. I like to look cute. I used to like all that stuff. But God hates that. Yeah, He hates it. And he asked me to please don't do that no more. So I'm not going to do it. That's why I was able to take care of my business looking just like this. I mean, I feel a little funny about it, but not that much. It's okay. I'm all right with it. Like, I'm a little tired.
So if you wanted anybody out there to know anything about Ranita, what would it be?
Everybody already knows me. That Ranita is honest. She's a beautiful person. She the most person you could trust of anybody. She generous. That's all anybody would say about me. Yeah, they can't say nothing bad. Even though I'm probably all on the dark webs and shit, being filmed and don't even know I'm being filmed and shit. You know, because it's some kind of genre like that. But these rich people, they make a lot of money off of that kind of stuff. So they don't care about people like me, but God gonna take care of them. Yep. That's the one thing he can't forgive. It's only one thing God can't forgive. One thing.
What's that?
When you abuse one of his children. When you take advantage of one of his children. When you take advantage of one of his people, offend one of his people, do something to hurt one of his people, that's the only thing he can't forgive. So what that mean? I mean, damn, you could do a whole bunch of stuff and be forgiven, but that's the one thing he can't forgive. And nobody can help you there. Yeah, that's the one thing he can't forgive. Yeah.
Okay, Nita, so how does a woman get through 10 years out here?
Well, you just be honest. You just be honest and, you know, try not to let anybody use you. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do. So you just survive and hope you don't have to do anything disgusting.
Gotcha.